G'day guys and welcome to Team Selection Round 10 versus North Melbourne this week. As usual, joined by Senior Coach Ross Lyon. Ross, thanks for your time yet again. Looking back at the Swans last week, probably wasn't nearly the result we were looking for.
Yeah, no, clearly didn't get what we wanted. It was strong opportunities to be much better. I didn't think the scoreboard was truly reflective of our effort. Our connection inside forward 50 is well documented. We didn't kick to the forwards' advantage on a number of occasions. And then when we had free players, we just kicked down the line to a contest and turned it over, and they scored quite easily. So they controlled the ball really well. But we think it's a relatively easy fix. We just went into our shells. So when we're at Optus Stadium, we tend to spread the ball well, play well, score. But interstate, we've just gone back into our shells. So that was the focus of the review. We didn't beat anyone up. They're a very good team, the Swans.
Yeah.
But we fought it out to the end. I was getting on the plane with the team the next day, and one of our supporters said, "We'll just wrap. We never gave up," and we scored well in the last quarter. So we're looking to do that all game this week, and we just think Mitch Croden is a bit cooked at the minute, needs some pressure taken off him, so he'll definitely go out of the team. And we think Stephen Hill, as it stands, should get up and play. So from there, that might be the only change. But we're looking at potentially, we've got training tomorrow at Optus.
Yep.
And what drops out of that on availability will determine whether any other changes. But we're confident that, everyone like Nat and that will come up.
Yeah, so the 25-man squad will be announced today, as we know, and so there's a couple of trims tomorrow after
26.
training session. 26 today, but a couple of trims later on as we work out who's available in that. But
Yeah.
Stephen Hill, he's been so outstanding for us over the decade that he's been at the club almost, that that run would be just great to be able to have here at Optus.
Yeah, well, Nathan Wilson was a little bit rusty.
Yeah.
He'll improve for the run. When you combine Stephen in there and then Luke Ryan, we get better run and distribution coupled with Connor Blakely, and we missed that. Although we scored out of the back half, so it was really when we won the ball back centre forward. It was just bizarre numbers that we couldn't convert. Normally you go to about 30% conversion, 40%, but we went at 6% on the whole. So it's a bit odd.
Yeah.
It's against the grain for the year. It certainly hasn't become a pattern, but we need to fix it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. North Melbourne is such an interesting team this year. Gee, they've risen up the ladder. I mean, whilst I say that, they're a game only ahead of us.
Funny that.
Yeah, I know. I like all of us. You go, when you watch ladder positions.
Yeah,
you don't
but I
pull
think
your
they've had a
knuckle
couple of
down to it.
scalps. They've had a couple of scalps,
Yeah, they have. Defensively, gee, they've been strong.
Yeah, they have. I'm yet to have a really good look at them. Just finished all our reviews yesterday, so I'll get to work on them today. But they've got some, plenty of experience and some good young kids. So not dissimilar to us. Although I think they had the second oldest team for the round last weekend, which would surprise a lot of people. But Brown and Waite and Wood are dangerous. Young Simpkins, a young star, and Atley, gone from back to forwards really quick. Cunnington's having a great year.
Yeah.
Goldstein. And then down back, like Tarrant, I experienced him in international rules, a great person, top flight player, and Thompson. And they've built around that. So, Marley Williams is tough. So they're going really well.
Yeah, hopefully it stops this weekend. So the key to us at Optus Oval, you're right, the spread, the ball movement has just been first class, and probably haven't given the opposition really a look in, to be fair. I'd imagine that would be the same scenario this week in a perfect world.
Well, that's the aim.
Yeah.
And our players talk about, when the Purple Army's there. And,
Yeah.
we had a function last night, player sponsors, and at Optus Stadium in the locker room there, and Bailey Banfield spoke about his first game. He went out Port Adelaide. It was silent, no noise, a bit intimidating. And then, round two, I think it was Essendon, 50,000, fireworks, the roar, the cheer. He said it just really lifts you. So, we want to become anywhere, anytime again, and that's a work in progress. But certainly, when our crowds roar and they go through the banner and it's electric, it helps them. It's like the 19th man, really.
Well, that's been fantastic to catch up with you as usual. You're going to love this though. Sunday is fun day with $2 pies, thanks to Mrs. Max at the ground. You can relive the good old footy days. You love a pie, surely.
I'm bringing my $5. I said 3 on 7, but I think only 2's necessary for me.
All right, I'll see you there.